The internet here is falling into ruins, and so what I'm talking about is Google blocking news from a certain country. Now, while this is only in one country so far, this could be the rest of the world at some point, right? So this is all in Canada, where I live. Google is going to stop showing Canadian news sources in search results, which seems kind of insane. It seems like, you know, controlling what we get to see, which obviously is not good, but there's actually a reason for this, and I think Canada, the government, is just being super dumb, like usual. So we're going to look into it in this video because this could all be avoided if they just thought about it a little bit, right? So yeah, click subscribe for more Timeworks news like this, because Canadian news is going to pretty much die after this, and this could impact other countries because, you know, if one country does something, others are likely to follow. So this all stems from Canadian Bill C-18, which is the Online News Act. What our government has decided is that it would be real good if Google pays all these Canadian news sources, like, you know, like a link tax basically. If someone were to see and click on this link on the Google page, this site gets, you know, money from that click, which does not make sense at all. Like, what? So why would they do this? This is one of their great big grand ideas on how to preserve, I guess, legacy media companies, right, in Canada. But of course, Google, you know, they're looking for profits, right? They're not going to want to pay all these sites, you know, a percentage of a click and stuff like that. You know, Google is just a tool. It's a search engine, and it actually gets you a lot of news, you know? It's pretty good. So what would Google do naturally? They would just stop showing Canadian news sources so they don't have to pay them. Like, duh. So basically, all these Canadian news companies, they're not getting their link tax, and two, they're not even getting advertising. You know, Google is basically a free advertising through the search engine, right? If you're a good enough news company and you search for something, you're definitely going to see, like, you know, news in Canada from news sources in Canada. But now it's just all going away completely. Like, they're not even going to show up in search results, period, like at all. So they're not getting the money they want, and they're also losing whatever free advertising they basically already had. So, like, what? It makes no sense. And as one of my friends says, it makes no dollars either. No cents, no dollars. And like, literally, in this situation, they're not making any dollars. In fact, they're losing dollars. Like, oh my god. Like, I'm just trying to wrap my brain around how it makes sense to pay to show them. Shouldn't, if anything, they should be paying Google to be seen, but now they're not getting that, which they were getting for free? Like, what? Now, this also isn't just Google, it's also Facebook, because Facebook is also a huge platform that distributes news, so you cannot share links to Canadian news sources on Facebook at all, or Instagram. They're just killing their business faster. It doesn't make any sense, or dollars, like, what the heck? So for me, I can't check for local news anymore, you know, and I like to look at all these different sources, but, you know, Google is obviously the main resource that everyone uses for that type of stuff, and it's gonna be gone. Now, they also talk about emergencies and natural disasters, like, it'd be good to check up on your local news for that, right? And they can't show those search results for that, so it's kind of brain dead, right? But at least it says Google will still give SOS alerts if they identify that someone's in an area where an emergency is unfolding, so that's good at least. But what the heck? I don't even know, man. So the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because this is not like an uncommon thing that we see with the Canadian government specifically, right? There was also Bill C-11 where they wanted YouTube to show Canadian content to Canadian viewers, which is actually a bad thing because it will kill the channels in Canada on YouTube. And that actually got passed. I haven't seen anything since then. I don't think it's really been affecting YouTubers like myself just yet. Hope it's not gonna. But like, people in government don't know what they're doing when it comes to tech. It makes me so annoyed. Like, dude, what are you doing? I don't know, man. It's insane. So I just hope that this all gets reversed and other countries don't follow, because where are we gonna get news that you actually need? Like, what are the three main distributors of news? Google, Facebook, Twitter. That's it. And I guess Reddit, maybe. That's it. So yeah, it's a little bit crazy, so let me know your thoughts on this, because there are surprisingly a few people out there who think this is a good idea, so I want to hear your reasoning for that. And that's it for me. Click subscribe for more, and fly on.